I don't know if anyone's got this. There are lots of couples in this evening. How many couples do we have? Quite a few. By show of hands. How many do we have by shouting out? Hundreds. Brilliant. I'm wondering, does anyone have this arrangement in their relationship? It's becoming ever more common now for couples to have an arrangement whereby they're totally faithful to each other, but they've got a clause whereby if one of them was to meet a certain celebrity, they would be allowed to stray. Has anyone got that going on in their relationship? Who have you got?
You.
Right. I noticed that you're sitting next to a lady. You're going to do what when you go home?
Kill me.
She's going to kill you?
Yes.
Right. Or strap one on and fuck you, certainly. One or the other. Anyone else got one? You've got one. Who have you got? Jim Carrey. All right. He might be up for it. And who's your boyfriend got? Anything, I'm not bothered. What? Sorry? Anything good looking. What, bit of a change? Yeah, lovely. You can't say that. The reason I mention it is because I've got an arrangement with my girlfriend whereby if I ever get the opportunity to sleep with Kylie Minogue, she can fuck off. I'm in a long-term relationship. Who else here is in a long-term relationship? Give us a shout. Oh, loads of you. You sound thrilled. I've been with the same girl for 8 years and we're very happy together, but how's this for mental? She still gets annoyed if I use her toothbrush. That's mental, isn't it, when you consider how intimate we've been over those 8 years? And if you can tell me a better way to get dog shit out trainers... I'd love to fucking hear about it, because there's nothing finer. Dog excrement can blind a child. But it's much easier just to use a finger. If you really want to be sure, smear dog shit all over both fingers. From the shoulder, jab. There are a lot of obese children in Britain today, but focus on the positive. The pensions crisis is over. Come on, those tubby little fucks aren't going to see 40. Never mind 65. There's quite a lot of young people in. If you're young and your parents are getting divorced, it can be a very difficult time. But remember, it's not your fault. Your mum's a slag. It's pretty bad being told you're adopted, but not as bad as being told you're going to be adopted. Are you all aware of what snowballing is, the sexual practice snowballing? Yeah. One bloke down. Who was that down there? Quite proud of that. Well done. Everyone else, none the while. OK, well, I'll explain. It says something about you. Snowballing is a sexual practice where, having administered oral sex, your partner doesn't spit or swallow so much as return to sender via a kiss. Oh, you're looking shocked and appalled as I explain that to you. Let me assure you, I found out the hard way. And it does raise an interesting moral dilemma. Should you spit or swallow? Well, if you really love yourself. So I can see some friends of mine up there, and you're explaining that to your mum. Brilliant. Oh, what a brilliant day out that will be. What a lovely drive home. So this snowballing thing. Marvellous. Talking during sex, Glasgow. Where do you stand on talking during sex? I think there should be very strict rules on talking during sex. Rule number 1, don't. Rule number 2, shh. And those are the rules. My girlfriend talks during sex. I don't mean sexy, dirty, filthy talk. I'd love that. That'd be awesome. No. She says the most mundane shit you've heard in your life, mid-coitus. That means whilst fucking. The thing you do for chips. I'll give you an example, OK? So a couple of weeks ago, we were making love. I'd made her do it love. We were about halfway through, Well, we're nearly finished, truth be told, but she didn't know that. I was actually... And she said, where'd I leave my keys? I said, well, they're not in your vagina. I've had a good route round. I was sure I would have noticed something. I'll check your bum. She said, you will not. It's no one's birthday. So I've come up with a way of dealing with this, OK? I could just say to her, could you not say mundane things during sex because it sort of kills the mood for me, sort of ruins it, you know, kills the moment. I could just say that, but that would be literally no fun at all. So what I'm doing is whatever she says to me, no matter how mundane, whatever she says to me during sex, I try and make it sexy. Set myself that challenge. It's a lot of fun. I'll give you an example. She said to me a couple of weeks ago, she said, the recycling's coming tomorrow. Well, more accurately, she said, the recycling's coming tomorrow. So I said, the recycling's not the only thing coming tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna separate your paper and plastic. Doesn't really mean anything. That's my sexy voice, by the way. I've kind of gone for a 1970s blaxploitation New York City voice, because then you can say things like, I'm coming. If I just use my voice, I've just got to go, I've arrived. You know when a man says to you, it's not you, it's me? Ladies, you know when a man says that? It's not you, it's me. We mean that from the heart. That's not bullshit. That's true. It's just a fragment of a longer phrase. It's not you, it's me that's ending this relationship. Because I can't stand the fucking sight of you. I don't know if this has ever happened to any of you, but I split up with my last girlfriend because she was very hypocritical. She used to say, I love surprises, but then when she found out I was sleeping with her sister... My girlfriend always says, you never tell me how much you love me. I don't want to upset her. A couple of weeks ago, we were making love and she had an asthma attack. I did briefly think I was doing really rather well. Then about sort of the 90-second, 2-minute mark, I thought, hang on, she's laying this on a bit thick. Either she wants something or she's not well. And she wasn't well. I totally panicked. I didn't know what to do, so I phoned a friend of mine who's a doctor and he lives just down the road from me, and I said to him, you know, what should I do? He said, well, yeah, don't panic. It could be quite serious. It probably isn't, but I'll pop right over. I said, what should I do in the meantime? He said, finish yourself off. Don't give me that look. It was the right thing to do. I realised I shouldn't really take the piss out of the asthmatics. They've got enough to worry about. The National Asthmatics Emergency Helpline Service was shut down recently. Apparently a problem with all the obscene phone calls. Oh, asthmatics in? No, I would have heard you. Has anyone heard anything more mundane than that during sex? What's the most mundane thing? Hurry up. Hurry up. What was that? These chips are cold. Oh, bless. Any others? What, sorry, what was that one there? Rather cold today. Cold today. Aye. That's like small talk at a bus station. I suppose we're in Glasgow. It could well have happened at a bus station. I got the little... Oh, yes. Any others? Is it in yet? So have you said to this boy here, there's a man covering his eyes now with a... Oh, God, she hasn't. That's not your boyfriend. I'm sure you don't limit yourself to one. But you've said to a man, is it in yet? But you've said that to him, you've looked a man in the eyes and gone, is it in yet? Well, you don't want to look down and check and you've got no feeling in your vagina whatsoever. So well, hang on, just make eye contact with me. Without looking down, can you tell if there's a cock in you now? What was your one? My gran's in hospital. You were fucking someone and they said to you, my gran's in hospital. Oh, yeah, baby, tell it like it is. Yeah, I'm gonna break your hips. Any other mundane things during sex?
There's the ice cream van.
There's the ice cream van. Did you start going out with him when you were quite a lot younger? Oh, there's the ice cream van. Shh, 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 shh. Most natural thing in the world. I had one the other week. A guy came in with his wife. They'd been married like 30 years. And she had said to him, and she'd said it, okay? She said to him, during sex, she said, "Now I've got your full attention, let's talk about those curtains." I wish I'd been him. I would have gone, "Curtains look fine." Another one that comes up a lot, "You're boring me." Which my response would be, "Yes, I am." I don't know what this says about us as a nation, but one that comes up all the time from audiences is change channels. Are we having sex with the television on, people? I think if someone said change channels to me, I think, well, I would know they were talking about the television, but I would be very tempted to go, "Thanks very much." I don't mind if I do. Of course, the classic is ceiling needs doing. Hopefully not in that voice. Ceiling needs doing. To which my response would be, "Yeah, I'm going to fill your crack." Hello, I'm Jimmy Carr. Thanks for taking a break from the pornography to watch my YouTube channel. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Now, back to jerking off.